Take her blood immediately. If necessary, drain her entirely.
I once demanded doctors drain Evelyn dry, to understand my monstrosity, see how her secret started it all. She was 6 weeks along, fueled by a hope I was about to destroy.
Evelyn, should I address you as my wife now? Or should I refer to you as my stepmom?
My father's funeral was a circus. I showed up drunk with Queena to watch Evelyn crumble. I wanted her to suffer as I had, ignoring her pain. I cornered her, demanding the truth about my mother's disappearance and the secrets my father took to his grave.
Explain to me, how did my mother disappear? 1 year ago? And what information did that old man Theodore request you keep before he passed away? Talk.
Queena played the victim while Evelyn acted innocent. When things got physical, I shielded the woman I thought was the target.
Evelyn, I beg you, have mercy. I will remain silent. Sawyer, I'm genuinely afraid.
Then came the blow. Queena revealed Evelyn hadn't just seduced my father, she was his companion.
Evelyn, you really are shameless.
I dragged her to my mother's memorial, demanding she atone for the life she destroyed.
Foolish girl. I have faith in you. I'll hold you accountable for this.
She claimed her stomach ached, but I didn't believe her. I wanted her to feel the weight of my mother's illness.
It aches? Very well. Let me give you a small rub.
I was blind to her real agony, seeing only the performance I expected from a woman I despised. When she fainted, I thought it was just another act. Queena suggested using acupuncture pins to wake her. I watched with cold indifference as they prepared to pierce her skin, convinced she would jump up the moment it hurt.
Ha 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 ha. Queena just recalled to me. Rachel, it's your performance time.
I watched her torture, indifferent.
You disgraceful woman. Just endure it. Wicked. Repulsive.
The blood broke my trance, but not my heart. I felt only a dark sense of justice served.
Endure it. You wretch.
The doctor's report was a shock. She was pregnant, but I believed the child was a stain on my legacy.
1.5 months? Sawyer, haven't you been away on business? Sawyer, just pretend you didn't hear anything. I've misspoken again?
I looked at her in that hospital bed and felt a wave of nausea. She had the audacity to claim the child was mine, to drag my father's memory through the mud again. I promised her then that death would be a mercy she wouldn't get.
Don't speak of him. It's more sickening than eating a bug. Be assured, I'm not going to ruin you. But you'll live the rest of your days, learning how wretched your life will be.
I would make sure every breath she took was a reminder of her disgrace. While Evelyn was recovering, Queena continued to play her part, ensuring my rage never cooled. I was a puppet on a string, and I didn't even know who was pulling it. When Queena needed blood, I didn't hesitate. Evelyn owed us a life, and I would take it.
Release me. Sawyer, I'm carrying your baby. Do you truly want to harm your own child?
The child was gone. Looking at her pale face, I realized the game was changing.
Do not stop. Proceed?
Revenge wasn't enough. I dragged her to the mountain to crawl for Queena's life.
Indeed, I do. But you must do it on your knees.
I threatened her life. If Queena didn't wake, she would be buried on that mountain.
As I stated, if anything occurs to Queena, you'll forfeit your life. Ascend the mountain and pray.
Watching her limp body, I wondered, if she wasn't the monster, what was I?
Starting now, you have to live like a dog. Now go home, kneel in front of my mother's portrait, and keep vigil for her spirit.
The truth was catching up faster than I thought. I watched Evelyn walk away, her spirit supposedly crushed, but I wasn't done breaking her. I wanted her to crawl, to feel the same cold dirt my mother was buried in. If she wouldn't confess, I'd make her existence a living hell. I expected her to beg for mercy, to cry like she always did. But she looked at me with eyes so hollow they froze the blood in my veins. She didn't just want to leave, she wanted to erase me from her life forever. Divorce? She was my property. She didn't get to choose when this game ended, especially not after everything she'd done to my family. Before I could drag her back to that portrait, Mauricio Moore showed up. He took her away like she was some precious treasure, leaving me standing in the rain with nothing but my own bitterness and a growing sense of unease. The Moors were declaring war. Muro Meihua only cared about her blood, not my power.
Inform the Fowler family right away. Our whole Moore family will do everything necessary to destroy them.
Grandma Murong crowned Evelyn leader of the Moor Empire. The power dynamic was shifting beneath me.
Mauricio, alert all the prominent families in Dragon City that in 7 days, we'll throw a huge welcome back celebration for Evelyn, and I'll appoint Evelyn the family leader. At the celebration,
She was gone for a week. No one escapes me, especially not her.
Locate her. There's no way she'll be able to. Get away from me.
In our room, everything felt wrong. Quina tried to erase the past, but the silence only grew louder.
Didn't I tell you? Nobody was permitted to handle anything in my room. What happened to the original picture?
My rage boiled over. Quina was supposed to be the victim, the one I was protecting. But her presence in that room felt like a violation of a history I wasn't ready to let go of. The media buzzed about the dance contest. I was certain of victory and ignored the gossip.
Which publication or station do you represent? If you can't inquire correctly, keep quiet.
Then I saw her. At the Wiggins party, Evelyn didn't look like the broken woman I'd thrown out. She was a vision in a dress that screamed power. My blood ran hot. I couldn't let her just walk past me like I was a stranger.
Go on, shout if you're brave enough. You're my spouse. I can do anything I please with you.
I pinned her, demanding the truth about my mother. I wanted to hurt her, but felt only her desperate heartbeat.
Do you know what transpired with my mom? Inform me of the truth.
Quina played the victim, but Evelyn fought back. For a second, I almost admired her fire.
Quina, pay attention. I am not a person you can trifle with.
That slap echoed through the entire hall. Evelyn had finally found her voice, and she was using it to tear down the lies Quina had spent months building. My pride wouldn't let me back down. I threatened her reputation, wanting her on her knees.
Get on your knees and beg my forgiveness immediately. Otherwise, I'll contact the news reporters.
The room went silent as Owen Wiggins walked in. Everyone expected him to pick Quina, the celebrated dancer, my future wife. I was ready to watch Evelyn's ultimate humiliation, but the old man had other plans that no one saw coming.
Okay, I shan't keep you anticipating any longer. I'll be inviting Evelyn Moore to grace the stage for the opening dance.
Evelyn was the star of the night. I stood in the dark, just another spectator in her world. Is this the end of her suffering, or a deadlier dance?
Quina, I warned you. Don't provoke me again, or there will be consequences.
Quina is spiraling, but Evelyn is the one lighting the fuse. I watched as she finally stopped begging and started fighting. That slap didn't just hit Quina. It hit the wall I built around my own heart. I thought I had broken her spirit, but the fire in her eyes tells a different story. She thinks she can threaten her way out of this, but she forgets who owns this city. One slap doesn't change the fact that she's still my property until I say otherwise. The echo of that slap hadn't even faded before Quina found a way to turn the tables. She knows my weakness, my mother's memory. She uses her own blood to paint Evelyn as a murderer. And I'm all too willing to believe the lie. If Quina bleeds, Evelyn will pay in soul and skin.
I'm present. I'll escort you to the hospital. If anything occurs to Quina, I will make you pay with your life.
I carried Quina away, leaving Evelyn in the cold. I wanted her to feel the weight of my threat, to know that her life is worth nothing compared to the woman I've chosen to protect. Evelyn is now a resource. Quina needs blood, and she will pay her debt.
Didn't I warn you? If something happens to her, you'll forfeit your life. From this moment on, you're her lifeline.
I watched the needle pierce her skin, ignoring the desperation in her voice. Every drop of blood she loses is a payment for the sins I'm convinced she committed. She keeps screaming about her innocence, but all I see is a woman trying to escape her fate. Remorse? No, I feel nothing but a burning need to see her crawl. I'll take every last drop if it means Quina opens her eyes.
Continue drawing blood until Quina awakens.
The silence in the room was only broken by the sound of the machine. I wanted to see her break, to see her finally admit that she's the monster I believe her to be. While I was busy playing the judge, Quina was playing the architect. She didn't just want Evelyn's blood, she wanted her soul. I was too blinded by my own rage to see the wires and blood bags hidden beneath the hospital sheets.
Mauricio, this area is restricted. Kindly depart.
Evelyn sees the cracks in Quina's mask, but in this house, I decide who faces the music. Mauricio Moore wants his sister back. He doesn't realize everything he loves is under my heel.
Mauricio, this area is restricted. Kindly depart.
I lied to his face. Evelyn is mine to punish, until I am finished. The game went too far. Evelyn was failing, and I realized I didn't want her dead yet.
She's bled excessively. Her heart's not receiving adequate blood. We must attend to her promptly.
I screamed for the doctors, my hands shaking. I told myself it was because I wasn't finished with my revenge, but the panic in my voice sounded a lot like fear. I found the proof of Quina's deception. Admitting she lied meant I was the villain.
You were bleeding due to the blood bag? It was all a fabrication. You deceived me?
I watched Quina scramble for excuses, her perfect facade crumbling. I should have been angry at her, but my hatred for Evelyn was a habit I wasn't ready to break. Quina confessed, and I accepted her pathetic lie. It was easier than admitting I almost killed an innocent woman.
Very well. I don't fault you. Evelyn had it coming. You acted on my behalf.
I chose to keep the lie alive. If Evelyn had to be the villain for me to remain the hero in my own mind, then so be it. But the hospital room felt smaller than ever. Mauricio wants a duel? Fine. I'll show him the Fowler's win on the edge of a cliff.
Thrilling. But I have an even crazier notion. Let's disable the brakes and accelerate fully.
I saw the fear in his eyes, but he agreed. We were both heading for a crash, and I didn't care if I survived as long as I took the Moore legacy down with me. Mauricio is behind bars. Evelyn must return to me for a pardon. I have the power to save or bury him.
Miss Moore, possessing wealth is futile if you fail to acquire Mr. Sawyer Fowler's statement of understanding. Mr. Mauricio Moore will be indicted for murder.
She's desperate now, and desperation is exactly what I need. I'll sign that paper, but the price will be her total submission. She wanted to escape me, now she'll have to beg just to stay in my shadow. The real battle is about to get much more personal.
Evelyn, implore me. You must utter. Sawyer, I beseech you to write a letter of understanding.
Desperation is a scent I enjoy, and Evelyn is currently reeking of it. I told her I'd sign that paper for her brother, but the price is her total submission. She wants to save Mauricio? Then she can start by discarding every ounce of her dignity right here on my floor. I watched her hesitate for a split second before she sank to the ground. I forced her to genuflect, to stay on her knees and realize that her life now belongs to my whims. I let her kneel on the cold tile, relishing her embarrassment. No pleading would make me forget the past.
You'd prefer to endure this than implore me? Fine. You believe I'm here? To be concerned about you? No. I'm here to watch you embarrass yourself. Evelyn, even if you get on your knees here, I'm not going to provide you the letter of understanding. Now leave this place.
I let Queena handle the humiliation. Evelyn is now just a servant, and her brother's life depends on her performance.
Evelyn, wear this. Commencing today, you'll be the humblest maid in the residence. You shall please me, and only then will Sawyer present you with a letter of understanding. If you object, or even display a trace of displeasure, I'll guarantee Mauricio remains incarcerated.
Breakfast was served with cruelty. I watched Queena push her to the limit, forcing her to eat scraps.
Evelyn, you haven't dined yet, have you? Ensure you don't squander it. Consume every last piece. Not a single morsel remaining.
I felt a twisted sense of satisfaction seeing her forced to swallow her pride along with that foul food. This is the penance she owes me. I found her alone and pinned her down, wanting to see real emotion in those cold eyes.
I informed you. If you desire a letter of understanding, you must comply.
Desperate to save her brother, she offered herself to me. It was pathetic, yet I took what was offered.
Sure. I'll lie with you at this moment.
I flirted with Queena to make Evelyn feel like an invisible toy. I wanted her to feel her new, lowly status.
Give it to me. Queena, your complexion is so flawless today. Set it down and leave.
She called me delusional and her sworn enemy. Her sharp words only made me want to crush her more.
Sawyer, are you aware of what your main problem is? You are overconfident? You are just delusional?
The breaking point came when Queena framed her for destroying the only thing I have left of my mother. I didn't care about her excuses. When I saw that portrait on the floor, my rage took over, and I slapped the lies right out of her mouth.
When Queena turned away, you intentionally knocked the portrait down to the ground.
Are you still refuting it?
She touched my mother's memory. That slap was only a fraction of the pain she deserves. I'm done having her under my roof. If she wants to be a plaything, I'll send her to a place where men will truly appreciate her. I dragged her out and threw her into the darkest corner of the city, a nightclub where her dignity will finally be extinguished.
It's a place for your amusement. Within these walls, you can encounter numerous men. Manager.
The real game begins. I've paid a man to break her completely.
In this line of work, you should expect a slap, whether the patrons are pleased or not. You might get slapped.
The nightclub is exactly where a woman like her belongs. I watched from the shadows as the manager taught her the first lesson of her new life, a sharp slap to remind her that her dignity was signed away the moment she stepped inside. She thinks she can still act like a Moore, but here, she's just another product on the shelf. I put her on the pedestal like a piece of meat, watching the city's filthiest rich men bid for a night with the proud Evelyn. The price tag for her fall? $30 million, courtesy of a man like Mason who knows exactly how to handle rebellious property. Every bid was a hammer blow to her remaining pride.
$30 million. Are there any higher offers? Very well, Mr. Mason. Vivian belongs to you now.
Mason bought her submission, but Evelyn still played the saint. She refused to drink, clinging to a dead morality.
Damn it, quit playing innocent! I paid $30 million, and now you're claiming you don't drink?
I suggested she drink, wanting to see her spirit crumble.
It's much more enjoyable when she's imbibing. If she's intoxicated, you can do anything you please with her.
She looked at me with such hatred, yet she still drank. She'd rather poison herself than ask me for a way out. Her uncle, Moore June, spotted her but fled in a panic. Betrayal truly runs in the Moore veins.
My stomach feels terrible. I'm finished. I'm leaving.
Mason went too far. I don't care about her safety, but nobody touches my property without permission.
What are you doing? Release me!
I dragged her away. Tonight, her body and soul belong to me.
I've paid. You're mine tonight.
She tried to wound me with the one truth she knows I hate. She looked me in the eye and claimed she only married me to get close to my father. Every word out of her mouth is a poison I intend to purge, no matter how much it hurts us both.
Let me be honest with you. I wed you. Solely to get near your father.
She screamed for my help outside the club. I watched, relishing her terror for my mother's sake.
You disrespected me, wronged my mother, and were intimate with my father. Now you anticipate my assistance? Confound it. I won't assist you.
I let the men I hired take her. As they dragged her away, I felt a cold, hollow victory.
Friend, restrain her. I'll go initially. Incidentally, after you're gone, don't return to us. The employer's name is Sawyer Fowler.
She vowed to haunt me. Why does the silence feel like a trap? What happens when she returns?
Evelyn? Are you alright?
I found her in that warehouse. I didn't come to save her, just to reclaim what is mine. I fought them off, every punch a release for the rage I've been carrying. Mauricio played the hero, but he can't protect her from what we've already done to each other.
Evelyn, you need to continue living well. Everything you owe me, I will reclaim it all.
Back at the office, Queena tried to play the victim, but her fake tears only made me sick. I grabbed the glass on my desk, my grip tightening until the pressure was unbearable.
Evelyn, where have you been? I miss you terribly.
I watched the shards fall. Only I am allowed to break Evelyn. While I was dealing with the mess at home, the Moore family was busy preparing a throne for their long-lost princess. They think a fancy title can erase the scars I left on her. The Moores invited me to their welcome-back celebration, but it wasn't a gesture of peace, it was an ambush. The security guard stopped me at the door, treating the most powerful man in Dragon City like a common beggar.
Mr. Fowler, our young mistress, reserved a seat for you personally. There it is.
I looked at that broken chair and felt the humiliation. Evelyn is playing a dangerous game. I tried to call her bluff, but she didn't flinch. She looked at me as if I were the one in the gutter.
Mr. Fowler, have you overlooked who I am? I'm your stepmother. Why don't you greet me?
Stepmother? The word felt like a slap. She's using my father's ghost to haunt me in front of the entire city elite. Evelyn was announced as the heir. Queena tried to expose her past, but her lies were desperate.
Everyone, Evelyn is my true granddaughter and the prospective heir of the Moore family.
Evelyn dismantled Queena's existence. She'd been hiding her wealth all along, and I had been the fool.
Ever since I graduated from university, I've been concealing the fact that I'm from a wealthy family. In order to interact with friends, I was concerned they would feel inadequate. Now you comprehend why I couldn't care less about my marriage to Sawyer, correct?
She looked at me with such cold indifference that it hurt more than her hatred ever did. Then came the slaps, each one for a different betrayal, echoing through the ballroom.
This slap is for your ungratefulness. This slap is for disseminating false rumors. This slap is for your malicious heart.
I tried to stop her, telling her she couldn't just lash out because of her status, but she was done taking orders from me. The final blow wasn't a slap, it was a declaration. She stood in front of the esteemed guests and ended our marriage like she was signing a grocery receipt. She didn't just leave me, she erased me.
Today, before all the esteemed guests, I'm terminating my marriage with Sawyer. From this point forward, we have no connection to each other.
The room erupted in whispers. I was the joke of the night, the man who lost a Moore heir without even knowing he had her. A new player appeared. Long Haotian found Queena in her moment of total collapse.
Who are you? My husband, Sawyer Fowler, the leading man in Dragon City. If you touch me, you'll be in serious trouble.
They started plotting behind my back, using my secrets to build a throne for a woman who has nothing left but spite. Queena is ready to steal my position, and she's found the perfect snake to help her.
Sawyer, you loathe me, correct? Then I'll usurp your position.
I walked into their private room, reminding them that I still own the ground they stand on.
The Fowler family owns most of the shares of Yummy Restaurant. I can utilize the room anytime I desire.
Mauricio looked like he wanted to kill me, but he knew I had the upper hand. I wasn't just there for the room, I was there to ruin their night. Mauricio was about to propose, but I wasn't going to let him put a ring on her finger. I snatched the box right out of his hand, mocking his pathetic attempt at a romantic gesture.
Hey, Mauricio. Just a note, Evelyn is not a respectable woman. She has suffered a prior loss.
I offered him twice the price for the ring, just to show him that everything he has can be bought by me. Evelyn looked at me with pure disgust, but I didn't care. I whispered the truth to Mauricio. Evelyn had already lost a child and her soul to me.
Hey, Mauricio. Just a note, Evelyn is not a respectable woman. She has suffered a prior loss.
Despite my warnings, Mauricio pledged his life to her. As I watched from the doorway, I felt the walls of my empire closing in. What secrets is he hiding?
I am Mauricio Moore. I pledge to cherish you throughout my life, and I will perpetually safeguard you. Will you be my wife?
Queena, I will dedicate my whole life, adoring, taking care of, and loving you. Will you be my wife?
I watched Mauricio pledge his life to Evelyn, but I had my own performance to finish. If he wanted to play the hero, I would play the king of my own crumbling empire. I knelt before Queena, offering a ring that felt like lead in my hand, just to see if I could still feel anything at all. She said yes, but I wasn't looking at her. I was looking for the secrets Mauricio was hiding behind his protective gaze.
Miss Smith, you haven't returned my calls in days. Have you overlooked that we still have an agreement?
Queena thought she was safe, but Long Haoxian wanted my throne. She was cornered by her own dirty deals. My aunt caught them red-handed. In a panic, Queena shoved her, turning my world into a crime scene.
Release me. So you are attempting to confiscate the Fowler family's holdings. I'll ensure Sawyer, incriminate you, and send you to jail.
Queena needed a scapegoat. She used my old ring as bait to lure Evelyn into the lion's den.
I'm Queena. Evelyn, proceed quickly to the Fowler residence and retrieve your ring.
I walked in to see the woman I once loved standing over my aunt's broken body. Rage blinded me to the truth, and I made a vow right then and there.
If anything happens to her, you'll forfeit your life.
The wedding was an execution. I locked the doors until I had my pound of flesh from the Moors.
Wait a moment. Security. Could you shut the door, please? No one is leaving.
I stood before the elite of Dragon City and branded Evelyn a murderer. I wanted the whole world to see her the way I did, cold and heartless. Even as she pleaded her innocence, I only saw the blood on her hands.
Evelyn snuck into my residence when it was empty and shoved my aunt down the staircase. She is currently unconscious.
I demanded she beg for forgiveness on her knees, wanting to break her spirit once and for all.
Drop to your knees and beg my aunt's forgiveness. Then
Mauricio tried to take the fall for her, but I wouldn't allow it. I needed to see her broken. I watched as she slowly lowered herself, each inch a victory for my hatred.
Drop to your knees and beg my aunt's forgiveness. Then, just as you shoved her, I'll shove you.
The truth was a video I never expected to see. Queena's betrayal was absolute, and my own blindness was a sin. I made her feel the same gravity she'd used on my aunt, forcing her to roll down the very steps she'd turned into a weapon.
When you shoved my aunt down the stairs, did you consider she might end up like this? Are you going down by yourself, or do I need to push you?
A chance encounter at the hospital revealed a truth more terrifying than any lie. I went there for my aunt, but I left with the knowledge that I was going to be a father. The woman I'd just tortured was carrying my blood.
This infant must be Sawyer's. Shortly I'm going to wed Mauricio. What am I supposed to do?
I caught up to her. I knew the baby was mine, and I wasn't letting her walk away again.
I'm aware you're pregnant, and I'm certain the baby is mine.
She looked at me with pure hatred, wanting to kill the only thing left of us.
I'm thinking of terminating it.
Apologies were hollow. She told me to disappear forever, erasing my world.
Sawyer, I never want to lay eyes on you again.
I watched them drive off. The war is just beginning, and next time, I won't be the only one losing.
Mauricio, I've decided. I'm going to discontinue the pregnancy.
Mauricio thinks he can just drive off with her, playing the savior while I'm left in the dark. But I see the cracks in his armor. He's too perfect, too ready to raise another man's child like it's his own. Evelyn looks at him with hope, but she's already talking about ending the pregnancy. She wants to erase every trace of me.
I'm truly apologetic, grandmother. I cannot wed Evelyn any longer.
Grandmother dreamed of great-grandchildren, but Mauricio's mask slipped in front of the whole family. My father's grave was empty. The man I buried might still be breathing.
It's unlocked, Mr. Fowler, but your dad's remains are no longer present.
Evelyn met the mysterious Mrs. Hubbard, who spoke in riddles about her mother. Her past was as dangerous as my own.
If you have faith that she is, she lives. If you believe she has departed, she is no more. You may depart now. Return this to your residence and safeguard it carefully. You could require it one day.
I confronted her. Evelyn swore she buried him, but the fear in her eyes matched my own.
I'm not here for the child. Are you certain my father is gone?
Long Haotian and Joseph Moore were carving up our empires, planning to eliminate everyone in their way. The war moved to a death trap.
Things are difficult on my side. Evelyn is the appointed heiress.
They think they've won, but I have nothing left to lose. Who is the real puppet master in this game?